Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are here with Dusk in the orchard, just having completed our metallurgy, and we've started mutating. In the last, we got some fantastic medical mutations, and we're feeling pretty good about most of it. Well, all of them, really. We came away looking really, really good. The only negative trait that we picked up was addictive personality. We picked up quick pain recovery and pain resistance. I think we just had pain recovery and that developed into quick pain recovery. We also got self-aware, which means that we can see exactly how much pain we are experiencing and exactly the condition of our limbs. So, yay, that's something. Our cooking is now up at 12 as well. We are quite the cook, if you know what I mean. We are still warm, however. It seems to be something that we're just not going to be able to get away with in summer. Yeah. We have got some new equipment on. We are wearing our new survivor suit, our light survivor suit. But just, yeah, unfortunately, we're going to be warmer, and I think that's for summer more than anything, because this Ballistics Vest doesn't offer us too much warmth. I mean, we are getting 30 warmth from what we're wearing, so I guess it kind of, you know, it kind of adds up. I guess there's going to be that ambient temperature that's going to push us just that little bit beyond, so yeah, there's that. I guess we just can't wear that much at all during summer, which is interesting. We'll probably just have to deal with the heat slowdown. I'd be intrigued to see if there are any items that could rectify heat. You know, there's possibilities for that in the future. You know, a nice hat, maybe. No, it's just the ambient temperature is really, really high. We are going to be continuing to go through some mutations today. However, we need some resources first. We need chunks of meat, which means that we're going to have to go out hunting. And we're going to need some way to butcher and prepare said meat. We really only need to have a butcher's rack to be able to do that properly, and I think we have enough materials here to be able to do it. Before we start, let's just check on our vehicle, see how it's doing. It's got 69 battery, nice. It is going to be charging throughout the day, and I just want to make sure that the headlight isn't turned on. No, it isn't. We're going to turn the stereo on just while we're working here, and I think we are going to have this pop up from time to time. We will be working through those, don't worry. We've got a whole heap of rotten butter. That's alright, we can still eat rotten things. We have saprivore, so we're kind of okay with it. We can digest it at the very least. What I would like to do is probably just take some aspirin. At the same time though, we are already under the effect of depressants, so maybe not so much. Yeah, I think we'll just take the pain for now because it's really not that bad. And we're going to have a look at making a butcher's rack. So let's see, what are we going to need to be able to make it? Just, okay, so we don't have something that has drilling. Damn, because I know that we've come across some drills before and a butcher's kit. Butcher's kit we don't need to worry about. But the metal butchering rack, we need spikes. We can make spikes. We can probably make a hand drill easily enough. I think the first thing we'll look into is just making those spikes though. Yeah. So let's go have a search for spikes. Oh, we can't make spikes. Oh no, it'll just be spike. I'm being dumb. Okay, yeah, we can make that easily enough. It's just taking one of those chunks of steel and hammering it into the shape of a spike. So let's go ahead and do that while listening to our cool music. We're very hungry for a little bit, but we're okay now. Okay, fantastic. We have some spikes. Now, let's have a look to see if we can make something that has the drilling quality to it. So, I always get this wrong. Quality required to craft, quality of the resulting item. The resulting item, and we want to search for drill. Okay, so we can make a hand drill right now. It has a drilling quality of 2. Nice. Yeah. We could make a makeshift hand drill. The hand drill takes 2 hours for us to make. That takes an hour. Yeah, and that is a drilling quality of 1. We're going to go for the drilling quality of 2. We're going to have to spend some hours doing this. This is okay. We're all working towards having this stuff for good. We are going to use, let's see, we'll use the chunks of steel for now. We'll keep some lumps around. And this is going to take a fair bit of the day, and we might actually lose light here. Yep, we can no longer see. That's fine. We'll go ahead, control multiple electronics, and flick on those headlights so that we can continue to work on our craft. There we go, just smashing that out. Bridget doing her own research into the, well, stranger natures of the world. I imagine her sitting there with, you know, like an augury, just like small little bone runes, just casting them into the plastic mold, or rather the plastic mold, and seeing what the outcomes might be. We've got a drill, so we've got everything that we need to make this thing happen for us now. So let's just go transfer that drill first of all. I know we've got a lot of stuff hanging up here. Just move you down to the rest of the tools. The spikes can go down there as well for now. And let's have a look, going back in, the metal butchering rack. There we go. It's going to take only 30 minutes for us to do this, and it's going to use a fair few of our pipes. It can also use copper tubing. I'd rather use the pipes because pipes are easy enough for us to kind of come across. So yeah, short ropes or wires. We're going to use wires for sure. So first of all, pipes. I'd rather use 1 long rope for now. There we go. Just start working away at that. Our focus is really good. Brilliant. And we have a metal butcher's rack. So we're going to go and grab that item, because we are actually going to need to kind of set that out. And as to where we want to set it out, I'm beginning to think that maybe outside might be a nice, you know, little spot. Not right by Candy, maybe just over here. So let's go ahead and activate it. We're going to deploy that rack just there, and that's where we're going to work on it. Yeah, it does mean that we'll need to be working on it during the day or with some kind of light source. That's okay, we can deal with that. We aren't feeling tired yet, and maybe nighttime is a good time for hunting. It is a clear night, so yeah, we could take old Candy out for a ride. And I think it probably would be safer for Bridget to stay here and just make sure that everything stays nice, safe, and secure. We are going to turn off the stereo and turn off the headlights for now. Bridget, I'm going to ask you to guard this place. Thank you, Bridget. She responds in a series of screams. We can't see around this corner, which is quite interesting. Yeah, Okay, first of all, we're very hungry, so let's do something about that. And we can probably do away with some of the things that we're kind of holding onto. Where are we keeping all of our medicine supplies? I think we're keeping them over here, in the mini fridge or in the kitchen unit. I know it's around here somewhere. What we can probably do is just drop them on the ground, because we can always just sort things out afterwards. Then again, we're going to be mutating, and they don't take up that much space, so let's just keep them as is for now. Everything else, we can probably don't need the 5 syringes, but I'll hold on to those. Yeah, we're actually looking okay. We've got some clean water, which is just kind of hanging outside of its container. It does seem to happen whenever we update, everything kind of leaves its containers, which is obviously frustrating. So like the mustard, for example, it's not in its bottle anymore. It's just kind of hanging out by itself. The way those updates seem to be happening is really strange. Yeah, it's interesting. This is the first time I think that we've seen experimental really get freaky. For the most part, I've been playing experimental for the last, I don't know how many years now, 4 or 5 years, maybe more. No, more than that, definitely. And generally, it doesn't get that messy. However, this is quite messy, unfortunately. We can deal with that, though. So, very hungry. Let's grab some food. Yes. Okay, what are we going to have tonight? We could have chicken chunks. Doesn't sound amazing. I'm actually going to take 2 chili beans, because we're going to have 2 of them, as we are very hungry. I would assume we'd need to. So we're going to go ahead and activate that one and the other one. Get those contents. Use the heat pack to heat up the entree. We're going to eat the entree first. Boom. Oh, we heated up both of them with just one heat pack, I think. Well, that is handy. We are still very hungry. Okay. Alright, let's have the peanut butter spread. Fantastic. It's going to be a little... Yeah, there we go, satisfied. And now we go to full, immediately afterwards. It's really quite interesting. We don't stay satisfied for long. It's just we go straight into being, yeah, full. Alright, that's okay. So, we're going to go out hunting. What do we want to have with us? We want to try and get as much meat back as possible here. So, we want to have some kind of rifle, but I'm not sure what we want to have yet. Something silenced would be nice, just so we don't attract too much attention to ourselves. An anti-tank warhead. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for. A good question. We could go back for our longbow. Although the arrows that we were using for that were still quite obnoxious, I guess you could say. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have a little bit of a hunt here. Okay, I actually just went back and grabbed our hiking backpack to grab our M4A1, which seems to have had all of the modifications stripped from it. So, yeah, at least it seems to, unless it's just not displaying where it was before. No, it doesn't have any modifications on it at all. Interesting, very interesting. Well, that is unfortunate. I suppose at this stage we can have a look at other weapons to see what is going to be better than the M4A1, as really we should be looking to upgrade from it. Okay, so I've decided to go for the FN Scar L, so it's a lightweight version of the Scar. It's a much better, much more reliable rifle from what I've been able to see so far. Unfortunately, we don't have any modifications that work with it, so we're just going to be using it au natural. We might be able to use a suppressor with it, but I don't want to try and limit the damage that we are doing. It's probably overkill for what we're wanting to do, but we'll see. We will see. We want to make sure that we have enough battery power in our Survivor headlamp, which we don't actually have with us right now. More than likely it's down with the rest of our equipment, which is just here. Let's see. No, we don't have a Survivor headlamp there, and I think it's because the Survivor headlamp was a little kind of screwy. That's right, we did put it up here to see if it could charge, and it doesn't seem to be able to. So whether or not this has been fixed yet, let's try and find out. Our Survivor headlamp, can we reload you yet? Yes, we can. Fantastic. Brilliant. Well, that didn't take very long at all. Let's go ahead and chuck on our Survivor headlamp with none. There we go. And we should be able to activate that just fine. Yeah, and it is F now as well. So we'll just go ahead and activate that. Yes, there we go. It does take a second to actually activate things now. Used to be a lot faster before. And I think that's just kind of due to that big update when it comes to containers and things. So we have our friendly horse, Candy. Candy, we're going to go ahead and see if we can, let's see, I need to figure out how to do this again. We are too heavy to mount the horse. Of course we are. Well, you know what, that's actually not going to help at all, because we're going to be carrying back meat with us and all kinds of things. So Candy, you're going to have to stay there for now. Damn it. I was really wanting to take Candy out for a ride. We can't see too far at the moment as well. Ideally, we would be hunting during the day. Yeah. Because all we're really going to be able to do right now is just kind of roam around the fields and see if we can track down anything living. And, I mean, that's certainly possible. The best chance we have of probably finding something larger is looking for these wooded areas. So heading down towards Harwich is probably our best course of action. And I don't know if I want to drive the whole way down there, but we can carry more meat in this thing. And no, I'm not looking at Candy. Alright, yes, a door has opened. Let's go ahead and close it, and we'll go and reverse up on out of here. Or rather down, and then around. And now we are on our way. I am going to drive with the headlamps off just for now. There's no real reason for us to have them turned on. If I see a creature along the way, I will stop and, well, do what we have to do. A giant rattlesnake. Okay, that's most certainly possible. Some of these things we could probably fight hand to hand easily enough, but animals have a habit of running away, so we don't really want that. Let's go ahead and see what this rifle is going to be like. Okay, we can probably do with a bit better of a shot than that, so we'll come a little bit closer. We'll take a precise shot at you. Pretty good damage. We'll go ahead and just put in our earplugs because this isn't silenced. Let's try that again. Alright, a grazing hit, huh? There we go, the rattlesnake dies. We'll just go ahead and start holding that back. And we're just going to put it in the trunk where pretty much all of them are going to go. Just take out our earplugs. And you shall now live in here. Move you across. There we go. First one done. Start it back up. Keep on moving. We should have more than enough charge in the vehicle still. Yep, 2 days until empty. We can drive on this thing for a while. We're just going to keep on heading to the southwest to see if we can find some larger prey. Prey that hasn't been infected yet, and that's going to become more and more difficult as time goes on. Anthills would be a fantastic place to get large quantities of meat if that's needed. We've got a dachshund down here. A few of them actually, just over towards our kind of our right hand side, or Dusk's left. Okay, so far so good. And hi there. Oh, this is Harwich already. Okay, I thought it might be a cabin that we just hadn't discovered yet. Right, so if we kind of just patrol around this area here, I think that'll give us a bit of a chance to discover something. Actually, that forest trail, that's what I'm looking for. So we'll stop driving there, close up shop, and we'll just start having a walk down this forest trail and see if we can come across any larger creatures. A moose would be fantastic. We're not going to find any living bears. At least I have no hope that we will. It's just a very nice quiet night. Very, very clear. Big full moon in the sky. I am assuming as to why we've got so much light. And there are some pretty horrible things that can be stalking the woods at night, but for a survivor like Dusk, it's going to take a lot to surprise her. Even a Jabberwock at this stage would be taken down pretty quickly by our rifle, fired fully automatic into its face. Wow, kind of a dead forest, really. Just a very quiet, very still. We can hear birds off in the distance. Our feet kind of trundling down along the path. And just this very, very warm summer air. Well, nothing so far. Yeah, we might stand a better chance further out. I mean, we can head really far in here. See what we got, if anything. Navigating through forests can be quite frustrating. Yeah. Nothing. That's going to lead us down to this other path. Yeah, I'm starting to think we might stand a bit of chance just looking for things like that giant rattlesnake. The other option that we have is to... The razor claws, I don't know whether or not they are actual living creatures that we can harvest meat from? Yeah, I don't know. Let's actually head up in the direction of this little car here. Actually, I don't think there's anything of use at all in there, but, well, while we're out here, why not? Let's not be stepping into those raspberry bushes, though. I'm beginning to wonder when our apple orchard is going to come into its own. We haven't really seen any apples growing yet at all. It's been very stagnant. And I'm hoping that it is still, well, that it'll grow eventually. My horticulture and agricultural knowledge is not that great. Well, we made it out of the forest. We're not far from where that other car is, and there's a rattlesnake. Well, you know what? Sure, we'll take it. Are we just going to shoot it? No, I don't think we need to shoot a rattlesnake. I didn't bring our rapier with us because, well, really wasn't anticipating on having a bad time. Yeah. Yeah. You did what you needed to do. We'll go ahead and just pick that up, put that into our backpack, keep on moving. Looks like it's going to be mostly snakes from what we can see so far. What's the condition of this vehicle? It's not bad. It's not bad. We can actually go and take this car towards the other car. There's a German Shepherd. We'll be leaving you as well. A telescoping umbrella. I see. Well, once upon a time that would have been very useful to us. Right now, we don't need it anymore. Oh, a cougar to the south. Alright. Southwest, yeah? Alright. We pulled the handbrake. We're gonna go ahead and stop driving. Go and wield that scar of ours. Let's see. Where are you, cougar? Cougars like to pounce around a lot. Okay, let's take a precise shot. Oh, damn. The cougar lunges out of the under shrubs towards us. We dodged to the side, and with one headshot, the creature is dead. We were taking a precise shot at it the whole while. Yeah, let's just go ahead, store that in our inventory for now, and we'll just carry this across towards this vehicle here, and we'll be sure to transfer once we arrive at the other. But that is, that's good. I will take that cougar. Thank you very much. We should be able to get a fair amount of meat from this, from everything that we've gotten so far. The squirrel, really, there ain't much we're going to get there, so I'm not so concerned about that. Pitbull mix, we're going to leave alone. And we'll keep on moving up this way. We destroyed something. That's alright. And just ease our way around the corner towards the start of that trailhead, which is over by Harwich, so we've got a ways to go. We'll try not to send ourselves kind of flying out the front of the vehicle. Just keep our eyes open for anything else along the way. And there is our vehicle. So we'll stop this one here. We've always got access to this if we need it while we're out and about. And we'll go and pick up the cougar. Bring you along with us. So, we've got a rattlesnake, a giant rattlesnake, and a cougar so far. Not half bad. Let's see. Where's the rattlesnake? Drop you in there. Did I drop you in here already? The other rattlesnake? We've got the giant rattlesnake. Ah, here we go. Other. Right. I see. Well, we'll go ahead and just drop you over here. Damaged corpse of a rattlesnake. Still fresh, mind you, still fresh. We'll keep it that way for now. And I think we're just going to go stay up and in this area here, just kind of drive around this nice big space, just see what we can make out. We could turn the headlights on. It's going to limit our views one way. Control vehicle, turn on headlights. Actually, no, our night sight's still pretty good out the sides, and this is just giving us a little bit more heads up of what's in front of us. So, that's good. We'll roam with this for now, and I'm probably just going to do kind of a grid search like this, just traveling up the whole space and then back down again and then up again and then down, because by the river's edge we can find things like beavers, and beavers, while not massive, still have a really decent amount of meat on them. Alright, we've reached the river, the banks of it, so we'll go and spin around. We've got some ducks, same kind of deal there where, you know, there isn't going to be too much on them, and we'll just let that save and start to make our way down along this track. That's not good. I really cannot be doing that. What did we lose? Oh, we didn't lose anything, we just destroyed the boulder. Okay, let's not let that happen again. As we keep on moving down throughout the field. Okay, we've got a few black rats. Again, not massive, but I think potentially enough that we could get something from them. They're very easy for us to carry, and they're not exactly easy to hit as well, so I kind of like the idea of the challenge that's there. So we'll go ahead and stop driving. We're going to be a little bit encumbered for fighting here, but I think if we can land one good hit, which will be the tough thing, we'll just sink our fangs into it, and it is pulped, so not exactly in the best condition. Mangled. Okay, move over towards you. There we go. Grab you, and we'll just chase down your friend. Spider basements, rat caves, all good sources of meat, and I don't have them marked. Pretty good that we got them so close to the orchard, and I feel like we've got a kind of an alright haul. It's enough for us to get started at this stage, so we'll go start the SUV back up and we'll just continue on towards our orchard, just ideally not driving through all the trees. And I think it's probably worth us inspecting the trees to see if there's anything that we can do with them, or anything that we can harvest. We haven't really set up any kind of system for preserving them yet, or turning it into vinegar or anything like that, so it's something for us to consider. We'll go ahead and stop our vehicle here. Stop driving, and before we go anywhere, let's just have a look at our trees. So obviously they're quite dead. That is an apple tree. Nothing can be harvested from this plant in the current season, so summer is a no-go. Alright, let's go to the back and we'll just take everything out, moving it onto the floor. Thank you. And we'll just go move all of those corpses over to here. We're going to go and drop the black rat corpses, like so. And then, what's the time? It's 11:24. So what we could do is look at doing a reading light scenario. We don't need a huge amount of light. We do still have our reading lights with us. We're just going to have to recharge it, reload it. So jump into here, reading light. We're going to reload you with, actually, you know what? We don't have a huge amount of light batteries left, so that's not an option. We have quite a few batteries for our headlamp. We can use that. Unfortunately, I think the light spilling out of here is not going to be enough because it's blocked by everything else that's in the space. We could just bring the rack into here for now, and I think that's okay. Yeah, you know what, we're going to do that. We're going to take that down, and then we'll just haul all of this around to this point here. I think we might have to shift everything off the square for just a second to be able to set up the rack. So we'll shift it off towards that side. And then as for the rack, we'll go ahead and pick you up and we'll just activate you here if possible. So let's see, tools, deploy here. We can't deploy it on the square that we're on. That's fine. Deploy, okay, drag all of those across onto there, and then let's get this headlight on. Control, stereo first, headlights, fantastic. Alright, so is the butcher's knife that we have the best tool for the job? Butchering quality of 25. Now the butchering kit that we saw, let's just have a quick look at that because we want to try and get the most bang for our buck here. So a butcher's kit is going to have a butchering quality of 37, so we need to have a carving knife and a meat cleaver, which we don't have right now, and honestly, making them, it's going to take hours because it's a fair amount of metal smithing. The butcher's knife that we have is really good at doing what it does. We'll just have a quick look into here. Actually, I will. Don't have to worry, I'm going to have a look through all of that just to see if we have anything else that's got a better quality overall. And the answer is no, we are good. So, having a look at this, if we go to butcher everything, for us to do a full butchery, it's going to take 2 hours, and I don't know if that's just for one. I think it is. So, this could take a while, or it could be for all of them. Full butchery. Yeah, your best tool has 25. Alright, let's get to work. And so Dusk does, removing all the unnecessary bits, and well, this isn't for yeah, is that everything? Yup, that is everything. Okay, not as anywhere near as many chunks of meat as I hoped. That is really disappointing. Damn. I mean, 38's okay. Chunk of mutant meat, of course. So the giant rattlesnake is considered to be mutant. Nice. Okay, good. That is a good change. So that means that the same thing, the ants and all the rest, they're going to be mutant meat. Although you can see the calorie from eating the fat is like unbelievable. So some of the stuff we are going to be able to actually preserve. I will want to transfer the stuff that is going to, yeah, die off and put that into our fridge. And I think we're going to be able to do that easily enough just by hitting Shift-O, sort out my loot. We're going to start moving everything around, and I think we did succeed at that. Let's see. I think there should just be, yeah, refuse down here. Not really much that we can do with it, really. Yeah, we'll have to find a way to just get rid of that. Well, all that work has got us feeling very hungry. I guess no surprises. Let's have some of the the crackers rather, just to see if we can kind of sate that hunger a little bit here. We haven't really drank anything today, so let's have some water. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we never stay satisfied. Okay, so we've got the music going, we're feeling good. Let's have a look at doing some more crafting of mutagens. So we'll go over to the chem department here. We've got quite a few that we can make now, as you can see. Yes, and we are going to be looking at making troglodyte mutagen. There are some negatives, as with every single different branch that we go into. But troglodytes have the ability to survive underground in the dark. Kind of like Dusk has been doing, or had been doing for most of her life, contained to the lab, underground, away from the sun. I mean, one of her own mutations that she had before her albinism was from this. So, yeah, that's the track that we're going to go down. There are obviously others that can be quite useful to us as well, but the potential night sight and strength that we can get from this is going to be fantastic. We are going to go down other tracks for dexterity, primarily the bird, I think. Yeah, I'll need to double check, but I'm either bird or feline. Actually, no, mouse. Yeah, it was mouse I was wanting to have a look at, but mouse can potentially make us really small as well. So, yeah, we're going to start off with this one, and we are going to make 4 units of it, because we're going to make 2 serums, and we're going to see how we feel after that. Alright, we have our mutagens, so now all we need to do is transfer those into their serum form. 1, 2, just like that. Another 3 hours, but after that, we'll be good to go. Just as we finish our serums, the sun is rising. We are very hungry. I am tempted to have something to eat before we try to do anything with this. We're going to use one of the glass bottles here to pour our serum into. Yeah, I think we should try and have something to eat. But what? Okay, this is cold. It's not going to go off. We'll keep it as it is for now. Let's see. We're going to go for an MRE. We'll go for chili and beans. I'm just going to have it just that for now and hope that that kind of works out for us. We're going to go ahead and activate our chili and beans, and we'll activate the heat pack, heat up the entree, and let's get munching. We'll start off with just eating that. I'm going to take a step, just let time actually advance, make sure that we're actually eating things okay. That's alright. And then, yeah, satisfied. Okay, so sometimes it doesn't advance right away, so it's good to just double check that you're not actually full. There we go. We're still got a heat pack on the ground, so I'm thinking we used a heat pack from somewhere else. We must have used one that was in here. You know what? That's okay. We're alright with that. Let's get rid of this now, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just haul this outside. We'll swap positions, and we're gonna have to start trying to burn some of these things off, I think. Okay, the next question is, do we want to remove anything before we begin? Mutations can be violent, and they can tear through your clothing. So I'm wondering whether or not we want to try and take anything off. I think we're okay. I don't think we're at the point where anything could really destroy any of our equipment. Where I would be, what I would be concerned about rather, is losing items, because I don't know if something is destroyed, if the items just drop out on the ground, or you know what happens there. I think what I want to try and do is transfer the items from our survivor suit into our hiking backpack. So I'm going to see if I can do that. Unload. Oh gosh, I think that might take a while. No, that didn't take all that long. And it went straight into our hiking backpack. Perfect. So that actually worked how I wanted it to. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm always nervous about things spilling on the ground, or, yeah, just in general bad things happening. Next thing we need to do is track down where the serum is. So let's just do an all-around search on that side there. And let's just see if we can find this Trog serum. There it is, to the northeast, glass bottle. Okay, so are we ready to begin? To commence? Yes. We have our syringes. 5, yeah. So we're good. Alright, cross your fingers with me. 3, 2, 1, activate. Ooh, okay, we are frickin' Wolverine. Fast healer turns into very fast healer. Good. Stop consuming? No. We're still good, okay. Ooh, nearsighted? That's really not the worst we could have got. Okay, so we did get a negative there. Cross our fingers still. Oh my god, very fast healer turns into regeneration. We are Wolverine. Okay, nearsighted, we can deal with that. We just need some glasses. Holy crap. Regeneration. Your flesh regenerates from wounds incredibly quickly. Oh boy. So at this stage, I'm probably not going to want to try and take any purifiers because I do not want to lose that. That is very good. Very, very good. We do feel something yearning deep inside, yearning to be set free. So that could be a number of different things. It could be our Philoderm trying to turn into something else, but it can't quite. It could be something else to do with our eyes or our fangs even. I don't think so. I don't think when it comes to this tree, to the Troglodyte tree, that's a thing. We do still have one more serum. And I'm thinking of taking it today. We're in pain already, we're already in a bit of discomfort. I think if we're going to, I think today and now is the time to do it. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm nervous though, I am nervous. Okay. Serum, we're gonna activate you. Cross your fingers with me yet again. Here we go. Okay. As you press the plunger, it all goes so bright. We feel something yearning to be set free. That happened twice, so something's really trying to push through, but it can't. Okay, nothing again. Infection resistant. Good. Okay, we'll take that. Strong! Yes! So we only got 2 from that there, but that was because I think something was really trying to break through, but it couldn't. But those are 2 fantastic mutations for us to get out of this. Strong was what I was looking for. I don't think we've seen it take effect just yet. We're still 11 strength. Strong increases our muscles by 1. Okay, so I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a start. Because these mutations can advance. So strong can turn to very strong, etc. Infection resistant. Your immune system is particularly good at resisting infections. You have an increased chance for bad wounds and infections to heal on their own, and you only suffer from reduced penalties. That's pretty good. However, more often than not, we are still going to take antibiotics because we don't want to take a chance. Infection resistant doesn't mean infection immunity. You can still die from infections, but you know, this could come in handy if we're ever very, very far away from civilization and don't have any access to medicine. So yeah, that's something for us. Okay, so with that, I don't think we're going to be taking any of these serums anytime soon. Yeah. So, what are we going to do then? I think we're going to sleep now. I think that's probably the responsible thing for us to do. I do want to have a look at making some... Oh, we need to turn off the music and... yeah, headlights as well. There we go. Keep that fridge turned on. I'm wondering if it's better for us to make the mouse mutagens now, or... No, I think we're going to leave it, because I think just getting sleep is going to be better for us. Bridget. Thank you, Bridget. We'll go ahead and just close. Close up shop. We'll have some of that clean water of ours. Okay, we don't need to drink as much because of our philoderm, I believe. So let's just plop ourselves down on our bed here. Okay, how are we feeling about stuff? I think we're okay for now. If we have dreams when we're sleeping of strange things, it means that we're close to a threshold and we need to be careful because we don't want to be crossing any thresholds right now. Because we don't really know what threshold we want to cross. A threshold is something that changes you from being human into whatever it is that you are mutating into. It means that, say for example, if we were going for the Troglodyte mutations and we kind of cross that threshold, it means that we're more Troglodyte than human. So yeah, for now we are going to sleep though, or at least try to, and we fall asleep right away. So I will see you all once we awake. Oh, here's a dream. A disturbing dream of undergoing a strange medical procedure. So we're closer to the medical threshold than anything else right now. So I guess that does make sense. We need to be careful. We don't need to be 100% worried about crossing the medical threshold, because to cross it you do need to use a serum, and we're not planning on using another medical serum, so it's just good to know that we approached that threshold and that we stopped at the right time. I think we're okay to continue down the Troglodyte tree if we so desire, and I'm thinking it could be a good call for us, because there is still a lot in that tree for us to be able to dive into. I do want to explore the mouse tree as well, but I think for now we are going to look at the Troglodyte tree. I was considering just having some dessert packs. Let's just have a cracker for now, which we're just going to go ahead and eat, and we're satisfied. Okay, all right, we'll roll with that. Yes, we can see that our strength is 12 currently. Nice, very nice. Okay, we are getting slowed down by heat still. You know, getting heat dependent wouldn't actually be that bad. It would be as soon as winter rolls around, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so do we want to do this? Well, we have addictive personality. That is still a potential issue for us. Nearsighted We don't have glasses on us right now, so yeah, you will see that our sight is reduced when we go outside. We are quite nearsighted. That can change though, so I don't think we're going to stress about making glasses right now. There's a small chance that we might have some around us, so we'll just do a quick search for glasses. No, we've got a glass bottle. For us to make glasses, let's just have a look and see how difficult that is. Quite, because we don't know how. We can make safety glasses, but that's it. There've been glasses pretty much everywhere that we've been to so far, so I think we're okay when it comes to that. The trouble might be getting there though. Yeah, because we are nearsighted currently, so it does make seeing things a little bit more difficult. It's okay, it's part of the process. Don't you worry about a thing. Let's go get our breakfast. Today it's going to be chicken and noodles. Well, this is our breakfast / our dinner. We're going to go ahead and activate the chicken noodles. Activate that sweet heat pack wherever you are. There you are. Heat up the entree, not our water. That would be weird. And yeah, there we go. Let's see, how do we feel after that? We're still hungry, so let's have the cheese spread. Still hungry? No, we're satisfied. Fantastic. Okay, and we will go pick up the rest of the bits and pieces as well, which we can just sort out among other things in time. So, we're going to jump straight back into it, I think. So, we are going to be making the Trog mutagens. We are just going to do one, because, yeah, we need to be careful. We've taken 2 of them so far. Taking a third will put us on par with the medical mutations. I think we had 3 of those, possibly. Let's go ahead and pour this into a container. We'll pour it into a glass bottle, and we'll go ahead and make that serum. So, jumping across to mutagen, we are going to make the Troglodyte Serum. Yes. Let's do it. Luckily, we made a ridiculous amount of mutagen at the start, so we've been pretty good when it comes to that. And it looks like the sun is going to set before we're able to complete this. We're going to be doing it in the dark, and maybe that's okay. We're going to go ahead, turn on our stereo and our headlights, just so we can stay nice and focused at the same time. And we're going to go and work on that craft. Our headlights keeping us nice and bright. And just like that, we have ourselves a serum. So we're going to go pour that into the glass bottle there. Okay, very hungry again. Let's just have some of the chocolate bars that are around us here, because that's a nice healthy option for us to do, right? And we're satisfied after eating those 3 chocolate bars. Okay, overall we're good. We're not feeling any pain at the moment. We are still warm. Actually, it's just our torso, really. Yeah. We could probably do something about that. We could just take off the ballistic vest. How are we feeling now? Still warm, but not, yeah, it's not terrible. Our feet are a little bit warm. Could take off our socks. I think we've already got them off, right? Yeah, which is, you know, just wearing leather armor boots, that's got to be seriously uncomfortable. Yeah, really uncomfortable. Okay, enough delay. We're doing this thing. For better or for worse. Troglodyte Serum. Cross your fingers with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Poison resistant. Okay. As we press the plunger, it all goes bright. As we reel back in our chair and start violently thrashing. Something hurts. Oh. Whoa. Okay, 2 things here. Whoa. Okay. You gain a mutation called night vision. Yes. Your innate lightweight trait turns into substance tolerance. So originally we were a lightweight, and that was an innate trait that Dusk had, meaning that drugs and alcohol affected her quicker than other people. But that innate trait was able to turn into a positive in the form of substance tolerance. You can handle intoxicants well. Their effects clear up more quickly for you. That is brilliant. And obviously, night vision. You possess natural night vision and can see farther in the dark than most. We can activate it and we can turn it off if we want to. That's cool, but we are still nearsighted at the moment, so we do need to try and do something about that. Okay, poison resistance. Your system is rather tolerant of poisons and toxins, and most will affect you less. This is very, very good. This is a lot of green and not as many negatives down here. So that's really, really good. We're in a little bit of pain. That's okay. We are going to do one more string of mutations before the end of the day. We are going to make sure that we sleep before we do any more in the Troglodyte tree, because if we start having dreams, we know we need to stop. So, jumping into the chem tree here, we are going to look at making some mouse mutagen. Mouse, because it'll give us the chance to increase our dexterity, and dexterity is going to be quite important to us. Okay. Mouse mutagen, can I not batch cook you? What are we missing? Oh, I have caps locks turned on, that's why. Let's go make 2 of those, because we're just going to do 1 to start with and see if it ends dramatically. We're going to hope it doesn't. And we'll just pour this into the glass bottle, because that's been helping us out so far, and we memorize the mutagen recipe for that. Good. Jumping back into chem. I made 2 lots. Yes, I did. Yes. Mouse serum. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's make this thing. 2 hours. Okay. Oh boy. So, I am concerned that we might get addicted to mutagens at some point, because we've been taking quite a lot. We memorized a recipe for that as well. Okay, we're very hungry and thirsty at this stage. Let's just have, I want to have some of our clean water, and we'll have that cracker. Okay, was not enough. Okay, well, let's go have some peanut butter. It is fresh, it's still good. Okay. No, right, we're still hungry. What's something a little bit more? I mean, the peanut butter's not bad in terms of calorie. Candied honey. Does sound good. We'll have that. And we'll knock it back with an American Pale Ale. There we go. Delicious. Now we're satisfied. And we feel lightheaded, even though we just picked up, we literally just picked up the substance tolerance, and we're like immediately tipsy from 1 beer. Okay, alright. That's good. That's alright. Okay. No negative effects. So, let's see. Happy. Life is good. +1 speed. Okay. We're gonna do this thing. It's a new tree for us. New possibilities. What will happen? Nobody bloody knows. So, count down with me, please. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. We start writhing in that chair again. Okay. We feel a small but comfortable. We feel small but comfortable. We gained a mutation called Stubby Tail. So it is still beneath our armor. That's okay, as long as it stays that way. What kind of tail it is, I'm not sure. I think our spine has just slightly elongated. Alright, here we go again. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I know it has to do with stamina, so that's good. Okay, we have a chance to get 1 more. Gormand. Okay, let's see. Gormand means that we need to eat more, I believe. Let's see, stubby tail. We have a short stubby tail like a rabbit's. It serves no purpose. That's okay. We can hide that. It's not a positive or a negative. It is just, it just is what it is. However, let's have a look at this one. Whether due to exercise or good diet, or due to the natural propensity to physical endurance, you tire due to physical exertion much less readily than others. Your maximum stamina is 25% higher than usual. That's really, really good. It means that we can run further and we can fight for longer. And then Gormand. Let's see what you have for us. You eat faster and can eat and drink more than anyone else. You also enjoy food more. Delicious food is better for your morale, and you don't mind unsavory meals as much. Activate to skip prompt for overeating. Wow. Okay, so we can really stuff up on food. I guess helpful. Okay, well, there we go. There we go. This is where we sit after all of this today. We have gotten a lot further in our mutations. This is the first of the mouse tree, and I believe we'll be taking another. Whether or not we take another immediately, I'm not sure. I think having a little bit of a break in between all of these mutations is probably for the best. Yeah, I think so. And you know what? We do have some very, very neat CBMs over here. The one in particular that will pretty much turn us into Wolverine, because hey, look, at this stage we've got regeneration. If we have retractable blades that come out of our arms, I feel like Dusk, not Dust. I knew that was going to happen at some point. Will be, very, very, very formidable. We have a lab up here. What we need is a science lab, and we know where one is underneath here. So I think we're going to be returning home before long. Well, I guess that new home. Yes. Ah, dear. Thank you for joining me for another episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving a like or a comment to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now though, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.